Okay, we are now recording, okay? And with that, I am going to share the screen and then we'll get started here. So here we go. Can you guys see the screen all right?
Uh-oh, where'd you go?
You there? Can you see the screen?
I see you.
I can see the screen.
What about now? What about that?
All I see is you.
All you see is me.
Now I see a phone ringing.
Okay, how about there?
I see you and Sue.
Awesome. Well,
Want
hang.
to screen share something?
Yes. Okay. You guys ready?
There you go.
We have a little surprise for you tonight.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Hopefully.
Hopefully we do. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Jab.
We copied this.
Hello?
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break.
Oh, Joanne.
I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high, bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Well, that's our treat. Okay, and we'll go back here. Now, what do you guys see? Just us?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
Download and save for later.
Okay.
What did you think, guys? That's cute. Huh?
I didn't see it.
Who's?
Oh, you didn't see it?
No, I just heard the music. I don't know. It just shows a big screen with Facebook, email, and download on it.
Oh, what's
That's
that?
okay. I think I saw it on Facebook earlier.
Well, it was Patrick's put it on there and stuff, but we had our professional
yes,
put
Nathan,
the
our
stars in
professional.
there of Joanne and Robert. We put them in there, and it made it so much better.
Oh yeah, there it is. That's cute.
It'll be on Jack's Facebook tonight on his personal page if you want to go look at it.
Okay, I will do that.
All right.
Share screen only.
Trying to get out of it?
I'm trying to get out of it now.
Sorry, guys.
Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. And for you that are looking at the recording, now what do you guys see now?
That same screen.
We see your screen.
It says Jib Jab on it.
We are viewing Jack Clubb's screen.
Nathan didn't know how to get out, did he?
No.
Go up to the top where that little green tab is, Jack.
That's where I did. I went up there. I clicked on it.
Well, click again.
And then it has a lot of options.
It says stop. Oh, there it is. There. Well, for all you people that are learning Zoom, guess who's learning it with you, huh? But anyway, we thought we'd start that off with some fun. I love Robert's moves, man. He is such a great dancer and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to let Sue take it from here as far as the next step. So.
And we want an interaction, okay? Stacy Vargas is here. Hi, Stacy. We want interaction, so feel free to jump in at any time, okay? So the video, we just want to have fun with what we do. And if you aren't having fun, then and you're not excited, your team won't be excited. And it's really hard to get people to join you when you're not excited. So then you have to ask yourself, why am I not? Why am I not just pumped up? And then you reflect back. I mean, how many of you have seen lives change? This is going out to you. How many of you?
Yes.
Through this program. Yeah, and not only your own, but if you've seen one other life change, it's like, this is so worth it, what we do. And so we don't want to lose sight of that. When we're building a business, it's sometimes easy to get to the place where we were, we're trying to make certain goals and things like that, but then we lose sight of that single person that their life could be extended or enhanced because of us. And so then we get back to our why. Why are we doing what we're doing? For me, before you get all the steps and the skills and get overloaded with all of that, we need to ask ourselves, why are we today on the call? What do we hope to accomplish? What do we hope to accomplish? Did we change our why? Did we lose sight of our why? So maybe some of you can kind of jump in and I'm opening it up now to just share your heart about, where you are now and where maybe you'd like to go.
Wow. Oh.
Say who you are where everybody else knows who's talking.
And it's Carolyn talking. I've never had a really strong why because I'm not one to make lists or organize. I kind of always fly by the seat of my pants. If you ask my husband, he's the analytical one. Robert can shake his head to that. And I just do. And I find joy in doing, but not thinking about how far I want to move it. I'm doing it, I'm loving it, and that's all I need to do. And it's so hard for me to set goals as far as how many clients I want this month or how many coaches. What I want to make sure is the people that I am privileged to mentor and to coach are doing what they want and getting what they want from the program. And so that's my why. Why do I do it? Because I want them to get to that point in their lives. So.
And everyone's why can be different. And it sounds like you love what you do. Mm-hmm. You still have the passion. Mm-hmm. So you're right on track. Some people may have lost passion. That happens.
Yes.
Or some people get frustrated or, haven't got started yet. Is there anybody that wants to share? I mean, we're just being real because we're a community and we're just trying to start with the foundation and make sure we know where every one of you is at. Right?
And be able to help. Well, I think there's two areas that we can hurt people is like Carolyn there. She's totally happy with what she's doing. Now, what if I come in there and put pressure on her?
Right.
Carolyn, you got to get 2 coaches a month. You got to add 5 more clients. And it
won't work.
Right, exactly.
It doesn't work.
Or she might just get frustrated with the pressure and then walk away from the whole thing and not do, you know what I mean? And so we have to find out the why of everybody and just be there for them and work them along there. But
Two messages. Name menu. To listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message, press 2.
Somebody that just came in, their phone's coming across.
Sent today at 5:33 p.m.
Somebody needs to mute their phone.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
All right.
So, so many people are struggling, and I guess my thing is that there's so many people that need help when you look around, and so it's not pressure I put on myself, but I know there's a lot of people that need what we have. And so, does anybody want to address that?
I find, it's Carolyn, I find frustrating when, I'm trying to use that trilogy wheel and we have something for everybody, but to get people to actually listen to the opportunity and take time to actually see the depth of our opportunity. And I take responsibility for that I don't know that I've done a good enough job from time to time of presenting the opportunity. So I'm really excited about the new Assisting the Health and Hope that we talked about last night on the Zoom call with Terry Miller.
Yeah.
Did you print that out?
No,
Did you get that one?
No, I haven't printed it out yet, but
It's new. It's different. It's the trilogy. The trilogy wheel page is different.
I scrolled and looked at it and stuff, but I didn't print it out. But yeah, you're absolutely right. It's a total different approach. Not different. It's modified and it's similar. One of the messages that came out of Go Global that I thought was so important. If we go back to when Sue and I started back in 2008, they literally at that time had a sheet that it looked like it had been copied like 3,000 times too many. It was faded and stuff, but it kind of explained the business on a 4-page thing. That's about all we had and stuff. But so really, it was really simple. And they used to say, eat the food and talk to people. That's all we had because we didn't have any videos, things like that. I think sometimes we can overload, especially new coaches, and we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. We can overload new coaches with so much stuff. And yet going back, a lot of our new coaches in the very beginning just knew to do what we did, eat the food, talk to people, have results.
And keeping it simple, at Go Global, they talked about that. Don't complicate it. Sometimes we think we have to have so much in our arsenal that we're not qualified. And when we grew in the very beginning, we didn't have the tools like Jack talks about. So eat the food and talk to the people, but also don't lose the passion. I guess that's the one thing I want to say today is that don't lose your passion because, again, the person's going to be excited because you're excited. And no matter who that is, if it's on your team or someone you're trying to approach about the business or being a client.
Right. And I forgot in the very beginning, I was going to tell everybody to grab a piece of paper and stuff because I'm actually going to give some homework tonight. And so you'll need to some of you might know where to go and stuff, but in case you didn't. And the reason I'm giving the homework is that I think Sue and I could vomit out a lot of information to you. And what I want to do is I want to give you some information. And then I want as a team, all of us, to talk about that information and really get it embedded in us to where it can really have you ever tried to find something in one of your messy drawers or your closet, or maybe if you're like me, my tools aren't exactly organized in a nice neat row, so I go out to get a 1/2-inch wrench. The guys don't know what I mean. Can't find it, dig through, go to 1,000 wrenches, finally just drive down to the hardware store and just buy a new one. And then I get home and there's 2 of them sitting on the upper shelf that I didn't even notice I didn't put back in the box. Any of that stuff. And that means we can have tools in our tool shed that we don't need. So when we get to the later part of this, I'm going to give a little homework assignment, and we're going to come back next week. And I think we're just going to have a lot of fun with what we're going to do. And so be ready for that. I do want somebody, a volunteer, this is just for purposes of involving everybody, but I would like somebody to take on chapter 17 of Dr. A's book, chapter 17, and I want you to be able to concise and tell me in 3 to 5 minutes what that chapter is about.
Next week.
Anybody brave enough to raise their hand and say, I'll do it, I'll do it. Yeah, it's on sleep. It's on sleep. So I don't want to take chapter 1 and 2 and 3. I don't want to do it that way. I just want to throw out. Anybody want to do it? I'm waiting. This is a good time to be a public speaker.
Yes, it is. You just summarize.
What's chapter 17 about?
Sleep.
Oh.
Okay.
It's just a brief summary,
Yeah, just what it is, because we have to be able to say things in short spurts. You hear a lot going on now with a lot of the leaders in Take Shape that they say, tell your story. And I think that probably is the most powerful tool we can give you, is to get your story down to about 1.5 to 2 minutes and tell your story of what Take Shape's done in your life. And that, done with enthusiasm that Sue's talked about, will get people to want to look in to see if this is for them. And that's all we want to do. We just want them to look and see, is this for them or it's not for them? If it's for them, or maybe they need to be layered a little bit. How many of us have had people come in 3, 6, a year later, and we presented it to them a year before? And so You just have to, be able to be precise. People don't want a big orientation. One thing I will say about the Dr. A's thing you did over the weekend, that is an excellent tool to just really lay out what Take Shape is to people. So once they get through editing and stuff and release it for us, I know we've got it, but they want to look at it, make sure it's compliance and everything. Once that gets out, that'd be an excellent tool. You could actually bring people into your home on an evening, show them that, talk about Take Shape, and go from there. Very powerful. And then, of course, the teaching afterwards, the group that taught afterwards did an excellent job for coach teaching and stuff. You have something?
No, I was still thinking about what Dan Bell said at Go Global, or no, it's Dr. A. He said there's 7 billion people in this world. So many of them need us, whether that be, financially or physically. And that's my passion, knowing how many people. I can't go to the store and look around and think, oh my goodness, they must be on so many medications and they need us. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And or the financial part of it. We have the answers, and so it's just getting out there and talking. That's the thing.
Okay. We're going to shift gears a little bit before I give you the great homework assignment. And realize we're only doing this because I think it will help you. So if it's not something you want to use, learn it anyway. No, anyway. But what we're going to try to do, we're going to do this famous share screen again, because I want to.
What do you do?
We're going to share screen again. You guys let me know if I'm doing it all right. Am I doing it?
Not yet.
Well, I'm hearing you, but I don't know if you know I'm there.
Hi, Glenda.
Oh, hi, Glenda. I didn't know you were here.
Okay, can you see the screen now, guys?
Yep.
Well, I can see you in the little screen, and I don't know what all that other stuff is.
Okay, now do you see Facebook?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
This is Glenda, by the way, in case anybody didn't know. She's a coach and an amazing cancer, not survivor. What do you call it, Glenda? You're victorious. No.
What did we call it?
I don't remember. You're not just a survivor.
No.
You're victorious. I don't know.
Anyway,
Okay.
I want to take you over to
It'll
this.
come when I'm sleeping.
All right.
The door, Robert.
Okay, so what I want to say is this is the Miller Facebook, and on the left-hand side, it's called, and I wish my screen wasn't in the way of this, but I'm going to move it a little bit, see if I can move it a little.
Yeah, I don't know how to get on that site. I don't know how to be part of it.
Neither.
We'll have to go through that. Yeah.
If you have questions, especially individual questions, we can, I tell people stay after the Zoom.
Stay on the line.
And we'll help after it ends. But this is called Start Your Business in Motion. This page should be used two ways. One, if you start a new coach, this is where you should direct them.
Mm-hmm.
I know they get the book. A lot of people, of course, you want to start coaching them before their material even comes to them. So you take them to this. So this should be for a new coach, but also should be for you coaches that have been around a while, that you should be able to know this stuff to take your new coach along. So, and if you've been around a while, kind of been passive, and now you want to start up your engine, you could be a coach for 2 years and you're just now getting going. Whatever level you're at,
Yeah.
you need to come right here. And because I just want, Miller's have got this all laid out. And then when you get beyond this point, you can jump to the next group and stuff. Once you become a senior coach, you jump to the next one. Now, can you guys read Welcome, Let's Assist the People Getting Healthy?
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, step one.
Where do we find it?
Okay.
Terry Miller's page.
If you want to be added to this page and you're not there, just message me on my Facebook or send me an email, and I'll add you to this page. But
It's actually on yours, right?
well, yeah, but
I know.
they can't see my groups. So
Yeah.
so anyway, but what I would do is begin by figuring out what you want to do in assisting people to health. That basically goes back to what do you want to do? What do you want to call it? What do you call it? The why?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Mm-hmm.
And that's very important.
What's driving
I think a lot of people try to jump over this step,
Mm-hmm. It's the foundation.
and it's the thing that drives you.
Yeah.
I mean, I think of a little kid wanting a bike and their parents can't afford it, and they beg and plead and bargain and cry and everything. And the next thing you know, here's the kid riding a bike that their parents couldn't afford. Because that child had that drive to, and this is the same kind of thing, same principle behind what you want to do and why. And your whys can change. Start your share list. This is the only thing we knew to do when we got into business. We actually, I remember sitting in our meetings at one of the hotels, and they'd have us just write the whole time, write some more people, and they'd be teaching us stuff. But that was the number one thing. And then decide who you're going to call first and do the three-way calls. Probably the next biggest step is doing three-way calls, because what I found, most people don't like them. And I'm talking about leaders and everything. They had actually forced themselves. We have leaders like myself that went years without doing three-way calls. Just, I don't know if it was fear, whatever, but these are so powerful, because you're going to get on the phone with your coach's people, and you're going to find out just how much you really do know and how much you can really assist people in getting healthy. And if you've never done these and you want to practice with your leader, if it happens to be me, I am ready and able to do this for you. But these steps, you just do them repeatedly, and grow your business.
And on the three-way calls, you think, well, how do I do? Many times we have heard testimonies of practicing, asking a friend, may I practice with you, with my coach, with my leader? And then they find themselves needing the program. Yeah. But
we don't take advantage of it.
Right, but a lot of times.
A lot of them they'll say, well, I think I need this. And we say, we'll even repeat ourselves. Well, this was a practice call, and we don't want you to feel like we manipulated or pressured. And they say, oh, no, I don't feel that way at all. Right. So anyway, the two people that need to go here is a new coach, maybe a coach that's decided that they're going to fire up their business and go. And I throw out a challenge. If you've got a new coach, let's do what we can do to make them a senior coach in the first month. Get their cab and everything, so that'd be a good thing to do. Okay.
And one of the last things, stay on your personal journey to health. Let's not forsake that one, because even if you're not at your personal goal on your weight, if you're on the journey, you're going to have a lot more confidence.
Yes. Okay. Now, are you guys excited about your homework? If you're excited, say woohoo! Okay.
Oh, we got one.
Mute. No, I'm just kidding. No. Let me see. There's somebody
Brenda on the whole time to hear that.
Okay. All right.
Read chapter what?
No. We need somebody to do chapter 17.
Oh, I'm going to be out of town for a week. That's not going to work for me.
Okay. That's all right. That's all right. We just want to volunteer.
Okay.
And I have to work, so I can't do it.
Oh, don't we all work?
Okay, you guys, don't be afraid. All we're asking.
The evening.
Okay, we're just asking you to take. Oh, Stacy said she'll do it.
Stacy said you do it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stacy.
So what we want is just take the chapter. They're not long, but put it into bullet points and bring and say, this is what I got.
A paragraph.
And this is what Stacy got out of chapter 17. You can read the same chapter and do different things, but this is what meant to her. Thank you, Stacy. Now,
thank you, Stacy. Don't worry, you guys might get a chance.
Oh, you will get a chance.
Do not fret.
Oh, I can see that. Just want to come back. Okay. How many of you send the videos, the All We Can Be videos to your friends?
All We Can Be?
I think that's what All We Can Be videos. Okay, great. Then this is what we're going to do. This is a website I'm going to give you, okay? It's, let me make sure I say it right, Team Global Webinar. Team Global Webinar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ours, webinars.
Webinars, yeah. I find when you get that far, it gets you there pretty easy.
There's our analytical. That's good.
No, she's not, though.
I'm there all the time, okay?
Okay.
That's good.
Let me tell you what I'm trying, my purpose and what I'm trying to accomplish. They have about 10 videos. They're 3 to 5 minutes long. They're not that long. I want you to be able to say in a phrase what the message each of those videos are telling you. Anything from hope to whatever, purpose, whatever. And I don't want you to take the thing that they named it. Yeah. I want you to listen to it. And then by that video, let's say it's the Lovelaces, and you say, Lovelaces, that video is about you can do this business at any age. That's what it really would be about. But I want you to take each one. Now you say, why are you making us do that, Jack? I want you to do that because if I can get you to understand what's on every video. Now, if I were to ask, who did the video on purpose? Most of us, I'm not sure. I want to get to a place where you know those videos. What I found is that little video message. When I run into a young mom that says to me, you just don't understand. I would love doing the business, but you don't understand. I'm so busy. I've got 3 little ones. I go all the time. My husband works late and everything. And I thought, I take out my little cheat sheet, and I see that so-and-so Tenters talked about that, and I send that. So what we're going to do is we're going to come next week, and we're going to talk briefly about each of the little videos and what we can do to send it to them. And by doing this, this is the toolbox. This is that half-inch wrench that you have in your toolbox. You just don't know where it's at.
Powerful.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's the purpose of that we're going to take this. We're going to take these. And when you're going to learn them so well, we're going to talk about them, and then you're going to learn them so well that when somebody talks about needing hope or needing a purpose or needing time, all this stuff, you're going to know the perfect video to send them. And if you need to, we're going to talk about copy and paste. When you play that video, if you, and I'm going to say a big word, if you copy the URL, you can paste it right into an email or a text message and send it. And well, I wouldn't do it in text, but I'd actually do it by email. Better than that. But you could send it to them, and then you could say, "Hey, I'll get back to you in a couple of days. You can tell me what you thought." Okay, any comments?
Those are the free to be videos.
Free to be. I knew it was something like that. Thank you.
And those are also, I think, on the iShare website.
Yes.
So you can send it directly from iShare to people, but you can't put a note on those. You have to do a separate email to let them know it's coming. So I usually do a cut and paste.
Yeah, and that's what I like too, because the iShare is great, but I find a lot of people fiddle with it. They don't have it open. They don't have it logged in. All the different things, and and I find sometimes, especially if you have a person in front of you, if you're going to do it from the iShare app, you need to do it after the people are gone, where you're not fiddling around. You get their
Someone asked
stuff.
the iShare address.
It's iShareTSFL.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Carol.
Okay. So.
By the way, while you're talking about videos, last night on the thing with Terry Miller, she was talking about the videos she wanted us to be able to watch and to forward on. And I was looking on the Team Global webinar page, and they're not there. They're on the I Choose Optimal Health info page. You know, the one where they're talking about how to show your client how to place their second B-Slim order by themselves. Do you remember that when she was talking about that?
Yes.
That's not on the Team Global webinars. It's on iChooseOptimalHealth.info.
Okay.
So there's that one there, and then the other one I watched was, let's see, how do you order the transition video?
Yeah.
That is really, really good. That Russ McCann did, and that's on that other website.
Yeah. What I don't
do you find all of that on the website, the Take Shape for Life website?
No.
I found it on iChooseOptimalHealth.info.
Yeah.
www.ichooseoptimalhealth.info.
Okay.
That's where they are. Those two.
That's where those videos are.
Those 2 videos, yeah. The others are on the coach training ones on the Team Global webinars. But it took me a while to figure out where they were, but that's where they are. So nobody else has to spend all that time looking. I did.
Now, for next week, we're gonna be, and all I can be once, that we're gonna talk about those that are off of Team Global webinars. Okay, that page. And I'm trying, because what I find is we start hopping around to different things. It gets very confusing, can get very overwhelming, and people bail out on me. And so what we want for next week, no, that's fine. You're only trying to help, and you do, and I appreciate you 100%.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to, some people, because I'm the one that talks to them afterwards, they get frustrated because they think I pour too much out on them. So basically,
if you have questions, stay on the line.
Please stay on, or call me afterwards. Whatever's easiest for you.
Right.
Okay.
But we appreciate that address.
We went a little long.
Help me. That was good. I was wondering where I was going to get that.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
did you write it down, Glenda? Okay.
Yep, I wrote it down.
Okay.
We're good to go.
Anybody else they want to share? Anybody?
Is there going to be a test then next week, Jack?
It's going to be a learning. The beauty of it is going to be learning because, you know, I'm going to admit, I knew Robert and Joanne's. I knew that was the perfect video to give it to people around my age. But, you know, the other young couples and stuff, I get them mixed up. And I said, well, if I get them mixed up and I've got to go in there, oh, there's the one, then other people do. So what I really want to do is take these and to get so familiar with them, rather than us go do it next week and we move on, we might have to visit a little bit of the following week and get to a point to where when I say, if I was going to send a video on Hope, who would I say? And one of you jump up and say, this is the one. I forget their names.
Gingers?
No, it's like, anyway, we won't get there. I don't want to get you missed off track. So, all right. Any questions before I stop the video or anything?
Thoughts? Anything? Anyone having?
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording and we'll